how you gonna know if you have historical when you have historical children? Does the children of Aaron Light remember the children that broke their oath was the children that I had trapped in elements a long time ago? Remember how they used to look for Athens? They used to look for so much famous cities. It's just like that most Def song. You remember? Uh, uh, Brooklyn in this New York City, and we control the city, and then most this is West Brooklyn. What? Believe that? Yo, listen. Do you remember the other Brooklyn that we had to change the name of the city and the state because it was also known as Brooklyn, and then we had to change it before the after the first Galactical War when I had to rebuild everything back. We had to rebuild it because the children that was trapped in the element are the ones that broke the Aaron Light oath and caused their oath to be broken, and then we trapped them in the element because of the wrong that they did, and they didn't care, and then they were trapped in the element. Wow, I wonder if the Aaron Light children remember that. And then on top of it, the people that was so mad at in the other calendars that was causing them to break the oath. Because you gotta remember, a humane body, if you have the lower part of your body going against the crown, the consciousness of the body, and your body spoiling you can get sick. So it means star beings could get sick. So the children that was trapped in the element, some of them were good because they had to make sure about the other situation. And then some of them, the one that broke the Aaron Life oaths, they had to been trapped in the element because they broke the oaths of Aaron Light, because the Aaron Light oath was a oath of pure honesty. And then you had children being born in Aaron Light that they weren't supposed to be born and consummated or conditioned by certain individuals. And then on top of it, it caused their death. And then when they became fallen stars, the people tried to kill them to recondition them because they didn't want them to remember and realize that they were the ones that caused them to fall out the sky, because the people that broke their oath, the people broke their foundation of their oath and stuff. And then the children that did the bad situation got trapped in the element. I wonder if Aaron Light remember that. And Stoneman, I wonder if Orbit and Rotation remember that. Wow. You know, or honor, Aaron Light was honor. He was like, remember the fourth calendar, honor and honesty, right? Well, I don't want to get into stuff like that because you had chicks that was already doing bad that was trapped in that. I don't know if the Mountain Eyes knew or certain children ever knew about what was going on. You have children that'll find things no know, and then next they let something out, and then next they be real fucked up for life. Then every day is a lie, then hustling, and every day they trying to stall and buy time and manipulating. And then you got celestial empresses that went off because people broke the oaths, so inside their body was spoiling, so the consciousness of the empress on the level had to spoil because the people were spoiling their oaths on their planet. And then on top of it, when they went along with it, they were a rap too, and then the empress just wanted to come out to wrap up the situation. So why you think one of the empresses manifested? So who's trying to cause falling stars? That would be the lower part of your body. It's just like you can't argue with natural order. But once you have people break in order and want to argue and then want to claim it, all type of stuff, and then next they want to get at people. It's just like, how can I tell you? Once a person breaks order and they start arguing with their elder or a point that's elder than them, then I don't know what to tell you, but you notice the sickness right in front of you, so there's nothing else to say. And then you have mad slothful people that was learning element science that they wanted to know ancient Kemet history and ancient Kemet education. And then when the kids were trapped in the elements, remember Kemet had to be taken away from certain parts because certain bad kids, and then because they had to make sure about the situation. And then the majority of the kids that broke Aaron Light oath was the elements, and that caused the fallen stars before. So I hope they realize, and all you gotta look for is if the element empresses went off. So once the celestial empresses went off, and then they wanted boyfriends, then you guaranteed, if you other star beings, you guaranteed they already tell you, don't hesitate when you see it. Don't hesitate putting it away. I got a couple chicks around me that's like that, and they be hiding. I don't know. I think somebody, this is why the calendar of Eero collapsed, because you have people using like the air and light magic. You know, people don't want to be seen, so they're using some form of air and light magic, and they're trying to break the oaths and the paradigm. I don't know what kids that they are, and I don't know who let who out. So I don't know what's going on with the situation. I'm just here on some Isaac, and I'm telling you. And then you'll notice that everybody that's the poison is the ones that secretly whispering, trying to for people to hear them, and the people that's going off that want to continue doing wrong. So that's the people. That's the people that wanted to put away the value calendars, because remember they wanted to break the elements of the value of the element, because they wanted to kill individuals of value. So they wanted to kill the individuals of jewel stones, the jewels and stones of jewels. So you remember that was who they were going after. Their plan was to get rich. Remember, so they didn't give a fuck. And then and then on top of it, then they went after Kemen because they wanted to manipulate them for their knowledge about certain things. So, you know, they were gonna end the calendar of Kemen, ancient Kemen too. So. You know, like I said, man, once you got a person that want to come downstairs and they comfortable and next you know they saying all type of stuff and then they want to break order. There's anyway. I gotta tell you common sense to physics. So yo, good luck everybody else. And all you children out there, be careful of your friends and be careful of who wants to be your stepmother or your dad's boyfriend, your dad's new girlfriend, or your dad wants a new girlfriend. Be careful what you got watching you. Anyway, you'll learn it again all in the paradigm to what I'm saying. So if the truth remains the same, it just adjusts with time. Watch, you'll see. 2/4/2020, the day and time.